you a seat.
Thanks. By the way, I forgot to ask on the train. Did you get my last letter?
Yes, I got all of them. And I do feel better, I think. Nana restored most of my memories. I still feel like I'm missing something, but I feel better. Anyway, it was so nice of you to write. Unlike some people who apparently couldn't be bothered, Daniel.
What? Oh, sorry. I meant to write, but I was kind of busy. I got a little distracted during the summer.
Oh, hey, look! Is that the professor?
If it is, it's the strangest transfiguration I've ever seen.
What is history?
Boring!
This is history. To you, this might be a boring old rock, but to me, it's part of the delicate tapestry of events that saved Hogwarts. Let me tell you where this rock has been. Finite. History is everywhere. You just need to know how to find it. I've been all over the world, from the highest mountains to the deepest seas, looking for treasure. I mean history. Wherever I can find it. I'm your visiting professor, Jakob Gorski. Oh, heavens! History can be quite expensive. Sometimes rare artifacts come at quite a price. And this is my, assistant, Bly. He has a nose for shiny things. Including things that aren't his, so mind your valuables. And be careful with that one, boy. It seems to have a most unusual stamp. Of a price that hasn't been paid quite yet. And for your first task, I'd like you to uncover the secret history of the object at your desks. Well done, class. I think you're ready to hunt for history at Hogwarts. As your assignment, I want you to identify a rare object or uncover a mystery. There are undiscovered treasures right in these very halls. Secret artifacts of untold value. And of deep historical significance, of course. Your search starts now. Class dismissed.
Where'd you get that coin?
You robbing banks now, Daniel?
Just ignore them. Like you did to me all summer.
I'm sorry, Ivy, but my sister says our post is inconsistent where we live. Too many muggles in London. And I really wasn't in much of a mood to write. Especially not after I discovered this. I found it in my mum's dresser. I'm sure that it's important somehow.
It's dated in the future.
What does it mean?
I wrote to my mum and asked about it, but she wouldn't tell me. She just said to keep it safe. Honestly, I'm not sure I want to find out. What if it's something bad? What if she's not totally innocent?
Don't worry, Daniel.
Right. No matter what this coin is, we'll be there for you.
Thanks. That means a lot. But for now, can we please focus on completing our history of magic homework?
Why don't we visit Hagrid? He knows Hogwarts better than anyone. He's bound to know something that's not in the history books.
Hello, friends. You're just in time.
Something smells delicious.
It's so strange. For Hagrid's place.
I made a wee snack for my little brother.
Smells delicious. It's like a dream, where I'm swimming in sweets.
Can I offer you a piece? I don't reckon Grot will mind. He's been a bit under the weather, so I baked him his favourite pudding.
What exactly is in this pie?
It's me famous butterfly pie. It's mostly just butter and things that fly.
I've just lost my interest.
Uh-oh. I don't think it's done.
Cornish pixie. Niffler. Thunderbird. Ringo.
Now you...
Cornish pixie. Essence of dittany. Confringo.
Thanks, children. I think it's done now. Grot will be thrilled. So, what exactly can I do for you?
We need to uncover a mystery at Hogwarts.
A mystery about a lost treasure. Let me guess. The visiting history professor?
How did you know?
I saw him wandering around here the other day, muttering to himself that he was looking for something. Turns out he was lost, so I took him back to his quarters.
So, Professor Hagrid, does that mean you know of some hidden treasures in Hogwarts?
Well, let me tell you about something special that's been lost at Hogwarts.
Finally.
There's the Philosopher's Stone, good for keeping you young, but I guess Harry Potter found that. And there was all kinds of wonder in the Chamber of Secrets. But I suppose Harry found that too.
Is there anything that Harry Potter didn't find?
Of course there are. If only I could remember one of them. I know. If you listen to the portraits in the halls, sometimes they whisper about a map. A map that points away to a lost family heirloom. Why is everyone so interested in some map all of a sudden? That professor of yours was asking me the same thing.
Where is the map?
Well, it's a secret. That's why they're whispering.
Maybe we should ask them.
Aye. But be careful what you uncover, children. Sometimes treasures are lost for a reason.
I don't hear any whispering.
Shh! Keep it down! Some of us are trying to sleep.
We're sorry.
This is nonsense. We should try and find something in our textbooks like everyone else.
Where's the fun in that? Especially when there are all these beautiful paintings to explore.
Maybe we need to try a new approach. I figure if we look at Hogwarts as a polyhedron with paintings on every side, we could increase our odds by covering each one. We should split up.
Good idea. Kevin and Ivy, let's go check out the paintings in the Great Hall.
You like to paint, don't you, Lottie?
I love to paint. There's nothing that makes me as happy or as sad.
What's the matter, Lottie?
This reminds me of the paintings in my house.
Wonderful landscapes full of amazing creatures. My father would travel to these far-off, wondrous places so that he could paint what he saw with his own eyes. Promised he would take me with him one day too, when I was ready. For all the things he painted, he never painted himself. So I never got a chance to say goodbye.
What happened to your father?
He went off to paint something, and never came back.
Aw, are the pretty pictures making you cry? Or is it just the homework?
Stop it, Cassandra. No, it's fine. We're on the hunt, just like you. Why don't we team up and work together?
Team up? How are you going to find lost treasure when you can't even keep from weeping at the sight of a few old paintings? There's no way you're going to find something before us.
It's not a competition.
Of course it is. You think they give top points to the losers?
I think you're missing the professor's point.
No, the only losers here are you.
Oh, really? Expelliarmus!
You've been practicing. Well, so have I. Bloody corpus!
Rictus Semper. This is all so silly. Can't we find a way to work together? Oh, no, you don't. You're going to hurt a perfectly nice painting.
Niffler. Marigold. Cornish pixies.
Now
Fiend fire. Spider.
I'll get you for this.
Confringo. Niffler. Thunderbird. Fiend fire.
Out after hours. Dueling in the halls. You kids will be mine after I report you to the head mistress. That won't be necessary. They were just, working on their assignment. But the dueling, Professor! Nothing wrong with a little spirited competition in the name of history. Oh, find anything yet, students? Looking at the paintings, I see. Why? You must tell me what you've learned.
We were trying to find a map.
Masterful painting! There are so many famous paintings here.
You are not wrong, my budding history hunters, but I think we can dig deeper. I want to know what's behind the paint. You never know what's been lost.
I came to warn you. Filch just headed this way.
You just missed him.
And Daniel got hung upside down.
Sounds like an improvement. So, we're not in trouble on the first day. That's a first.
No, Professor Gorski came to the rescue.
You told him about the map?
We didn't, actually. But it was a good thing that the professor appeared when he did.
Do you think he was spying on us? Seems like a bit of a coincidence.
Either way, we should keep a low profile until we find the map.
Maybe there's a reason the paintings whisper.
But we didn't find anything. Shouldn't we ask for help?
We should. And there's one person who knows more about the paintings in these halls than anyone else.
Gossamer!
This is going to be fun. Let's go.
That was amazing, Daniel. You're really getting good with your wand.
Thanks.
There you are. What took so long? We've been waiting since dinner.
Sorry, just needed a little extra wand work.
That's a great idea. Gotta be prepared. I've no clue how I'd handle myself in a duel. I'd probably get disarmed and hung upside down too. How?
Daniel, wait! He didn't mean anything by it. Come back.
What did I do?
Daniel's still a bit sore about, well, all the things you said just now.
He's mad that he got bested by Cassandra and Colby Frey. It was Fisher Frey. How on earth do you tell them apart?
Because one of them smells worse?
Fisher's hair is parted slightly to the left. And he smells worse. A painter has to pay attention to the detail of her subjects. Speaking of paintings, where's Gossamer?
Hello, my friends.
Gossamer, where are you?
I'm in a dark cavern. It must be enormous. There's nothing but black as far as the eye can see. You must have ventured far to find me. I hope it wasn't too dangerous.
You're behind a bookshelf.
I am? That's fantastic. I love to read. Did you know Gilderoy Lockhart's autobiography, Magical Me, contains a brand new foreword by Gilderoy Lockhart? Take a look and see.
Let's get you out of there. Weird. Someone didn't want that to move.
It's probably enchanted to keep us from rearranging the furniture. Guess we gotta do this the old-fashioned way. A hand, anyone?
Perhaps with a little better leverage. Carpe retractum!
Look out! Fighting pixies! Marigot!
What do you mean? Now you're in trouble.
Fiend fire! Nithra! Spider! Cornish pixies! Essence of Dittany!
Well, that must be why they secured the bookshelf in place. Thanks so much, Kevin.
I didn't know they were there. At least we freed Gossamer.
You rescued me. Again.
Of course we did. We'd hate to lose you, Gossamer. We missed you over the summer.
And it's so lovely that you came back. You never know if your friends are going to return. Even to say hello.
We'll always come back. We promise.
What can I do for you?
We're looking for a map that leads to a rare magical artifact. Hagrid said that one of the paintings might know where to find it.
I've never heard of this.
I thought you knew everything about the paintings in Hogwarts.
Mostly everything. I can only sniff around so much. I only have one nose, I think. Perhaps the portraits in the dungeons would know something.
The dungeons?
We have to find the map. Besides, nothing's down there that can hurt us. Right?
I don't think so, but it can be quite scary. Between the creepy noises and the total darkness and the ghosts, why don't you let me investigate?
We'll go and check it out. It's our assignment after all. Besides, how scary can a dungeon in a school be?
We will. Maybe one of us should stay on the lookout up here. I nominate me.
If we stick together, there's nothing to be afraid of.
That's the spirit. Let's go.
Well, I'll stand guard here, in case you need me.
Lumos.
Are we going the right way? I don't see any paintings, and this hallway seems to go on forever.
I'm not sure we're in a hallway anymore.
Why's that?
Where'd the walls go?
Surprise! Now, where's your invitation?
You need an invitation to poke around the dungeon?
No! You need an invitation to attend my Death Day party, of course. If you haven't heard, the Death Day parties of Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington are a thing to behold. This time, it's a surprise party. I'm surprising all the guests.
How is it a surprise if you sent out invitations?
Oh, right. That does seem to be a minor oversight on my part. Well, good thing the party's still not for a few weeks, eh?
Sir Nicholas, I'm afraid we don't have an invitation to your party, but we would love to celebrate with you. If you'll have us, of course.
After much consideration, I've decided that you and your friends can attend the party on one condition.
What's that?
I insist you come as my honored guests. Now, I'll need your still very much attached head sizes to make your party hats.
That sounds wonderful. I can't wait.
I'm just glad I ran into you before the doorman saw you.
The doorman?
Oh, yes, this nasty troll I hired to keep the riffraff out. Not very bright, though. If anyone were to crash the party, he's under strict orders to attack when I give the signal. I simply say the word security, and he comes charging right in. But no need to worry about that now.
You just said the word.
What word? Oh, that word. Oopsie.
Cornish pixie. Niffler.
What do you? Now you're in trouble.
Fiend fire. Spider. Essence of Dittany.
I'll get you for this.
Cornish pixie. Niffler. Thunderbird. Spider. Fiend fire. Marigot. Niffler. Cornish pixie.
rolls. No problem.
Robin, look out!
Don't promote your Whitney!
Good timing, Kevin.
You followed us down here all by yourself?
I was worried about all of you. And I didn't particularly like being left alone upstairs.
How disappointing. Now who's going to watch the door?
Sir Nicholas, while you're getting ready for the party, we'd love to look at the decorations, particularly the paintings down here in the dungeon.
That's a good idea. We need to make sure all the paintings are on the list. Carry on. I must see to the punch. Not a moment to waste.
How are we going to find the right painting? It's not like we can just shout out, "Has anyone seen a map leading to the secret treasure?"
Oh dear, I've never heard of a map. Or have I? No, a lady never tells. Are you the new house elves? Oh no, you're too clothed.
Who the heck are you, lady?
It's a lady, Prentiss Pagett-Goggins, and I insist you take me back to the grand staircase.
You'll have to excuse her. Her house burned down over a century ago. Her portrait was the only thing that wasn't scorched. She was moved to Hogwarts after the fire, and promptly stashed down here because she kept ordering wizards to get her tea.
That's such a sad story. She must have lost people she loved. Miss Lady, do you know about a map? It leads to a family heirloom that was lost. We'd like to find it and give it back.
What about our homework?
Hush up!
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
If there was anything your family left you, or anything left at all, you'd want it back, right?
Yes, I would.
It's okay. I lost someone too.
There were so many people who cared for me. People who would dust me every day and wipe smudges off my frame.
Is she talking about her servants again?
I know about the map. I heard about it after they moved me to this dreadful locale. I can help you find it. But first, I insist that you restore me to greatness. I want to go back to the grand staircase.
I'm not sure we can just take you. Sir Nicholas!
Hello, guests. Oh, I see you found her. Always complaining about the noise, that one. I dread to know what she'll do when the party starts.
Sir Nicholas, can we...
Can you take her? Why, that would be splendid. Yes, away you go. And do make sure you're back before the party starts.
This is more like it. A home that suits my stature.
Wonderful. Now, what can you tell us about the map?
Nothing, I'm afraid, because I've never seen it. But I know who has. My old neighbors talked about the map.
So, where are these old neighbors of yours?
Sadly, they moved away during the Battle of Hogwarts. One left and never bothered to write. The other established a residence in a rather bad neighborhood.
Can you describe this bad neighborhood?
It's rather dreary. Whenever he comes to call, he harps on and on about a dark, secret chamber full of snake carvings. He would very much like to move, I think to be closer to me, but a lady mustn't be too presumptuous. Now, if you excuse me, all of this travel and talk has put me right out. I bid you adieu, children.
Right. Now we're right back where we started.
I think I've heard of that secret chamber. I've got an art book that talks all about the paintings and decorations at Hogwarts. There's one chamber that has a rather bold snake motif, although that's just the rumor. The place is nearly impossible to find, and even more impossible to enter. The Chamber of Secrets.